So I was actually going to also, let's go ahead and fix that. But I was also going to illustrate like that's changing the velocity, and that's all fine and good, but we can actually get like very interesting behaviors, like more than just is it going to slow down or is it going to speed up. If we want to, we can I don't know why I keep clicking on Steam. So I'm actually going to take this guy, copy him, paste him, comment out the old one so we don't do that again. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to split this up into two lines. It's going to be kind of long. I'm actually going to take the forward vector and we're going to add the second vector to it. So new 3. So for this one, we're just going to add to the y. So we're going to take vector curve evaluate. Steal all this because it's basically the same except for the variable at the end. We need to make a vector frequency. So that's that. Normally I would split these up into other variables for ease of use. We went too far.
Come back, you're in too deep.
I'm in too deep. Let's see. Maybe I can compare quickly which. So that closes that closes that. This closes that guy, this closes that guy. So there's 2 more.
Control and brace, curly brace.
Control curly brace?
To flip between them to see which ones match.
Oh, interesting. Oh, that's a great trick. Thank you. I did not know that. I'm not a
Visual Studio is always an enigma.
yeah. Okay, that's interesting.
Control curly brace will make you snap back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so
I just changed mine to bright orange,
I think
which makes it really easy to notice.
I'm sorry? No, I'm not, because it's a continuation of this line.
Oh, I see what you did.
Yeah, it just got too long. So I just need to figure out why. And so it says it is expecting
Oh, I see it. Yeah, it's expecting a third curve.
Is there a third brace?
Third brace, yeah.
Is it back over here? See, that's not it. I need to add that extra 0. All right, sorry guys. Nothing's fun about counting parentheses.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
4, 5. I feel like you have to do it at least once.
I think, is it this?
You need 5 up there.
So we need to close the value. We also need to close the translate. Is that what we're doing? Sorry guys, I no longer use that. That's the way.
Just stay there.
Offset. take the vector, and we add this guy. We don't need, yep. Yes, so, gotcha. That's the evaluate, that's the new vector 3, that's the z of vector 3, that's the additions, and then,
Yeah.
the one before the comma, this one?
Yeah.
All right. We still have a.
No, and then that
One
one.
more.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
All right, woo! We solved it together. Can you tell I'm more artist than programmer? All right, so now we can get back to what I wanted to show here is let's make a Metroid style wave beam. All right, so I've got this wave shape going on, and then the vector frequency will be how often a full wave happens. So let's say like 20th of a second there. So now we're getting some wave action, but you notice that it like flattens out afterwards.
Yeah.
It's clamped, that's right. So you have to come in. You can choose from these different options. For this, we're just going to loop it. And we're also going to reduce the frequency to really get it waving here. So if I was tasked with making 10 different weapons for this character, just with these two curves, and being able to adjust the speed, maybe the scale, I'd be able to iterate those out relatively quickly and easily, right? So building those kind of tools is very simple, and it's worth doing that versus hard coding everything or just going in there and making a bunch of things.
And Wesley, on these animation curves that you're creating, are you using any negative components or anything?
I'm not.
Just curious.
Mechanim is a whole other.
Yeah.
Another thing that can have its own whole talk. Yeah, Mechanim is super cool. I get more out of it in 3D stuff than 2D stuff, honestly. For 2D stuff, it's usually relatively straightforward. But when you're when you're layering things or dealing with states and all that sort of stuff, then that can really comes into its own. But yeah, so that is animation curves, and they're awesome. So I was also going to address